Welcome back, my friends. Thank you for watching my player ratings. City 1, Chelsea 2. We took another advantage over City because mentally we are stronger. Physically we are stronger. So it's going to be interesting in the Champions League final. And I'm telling you, we are going to beat them. Get your champagne ready. Get your shirt ready because we are going to celebrate. So let me just make it clear that today we were not supposed to win because of the fatigue. We only had 2 days to recover. Okay? And they had 3 days. They were playing home. We had to fly to their city to play. So all those conditions really, I didn't really mind to get a point. And if we lost, it was going to be okay for me because I understand the conditions. But hey, Thomas Tuchel showed us that he's a genius. Simple as that. So let's start by the boss himself, Thomas Tuchel. 9 out of 10. That is the second 9 that I give him in 2 games. And why am I not giving him 10? Because I'm saving my 10 for when we win the Champions League and the FA Cup. It's going to be like 100 out of 10. So, hey, calma. 9 out of 10 because he wasn't perfect either. It just happened that everything worked. So if something didn't work, you were going to see many people complaining about it. But right now, we're not complaining because we are winning the end of the day, you know. But it doesn't mean that he did everything perfectly. And himself, he said that in games like this, you need a little bit of luck. And we were lucky, you know, with the referee decisions sometimes. But also, the referee, you know, gave a penalty and then Edouard Mendy took care of that. So you need a little bit of luck no matter what. All right. So Thomas Tuchel, congratulations. And we have to send Guardiola to sabbatic one more time. Remember, when we beat them in 2012, he went to New York for 1 year sabbatical. And this time after the Champions League final, when we beat them, he's going to take 2 years off sabbatical because we are Chelsea and we're going to beat them. Edouard Mendy, 9 out of 10. He saved us from a disaster. Because can you imagine if Aguero scored that penalty, the second half was going to be completely different. He saved it. He stood his ground. And Aguero looked like a fool. Haha! So Edouard Mendy, 9 out of 10, even though he conceded a goal. And at some point, you know, his distribution, he tried to play a little too much from the back, but he's not that great on, you know, playing with his feet, if you know what I mean. He's good, but he's not great. He's not Alisson or Edison. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to sabotage him here because he does the basics right, correctly. That is my goalkeeper, and I started calling him world class. But if there is little things that he needs to improve, is sometimes you need just to play it long and release the pressure. So Edouard Mendy, my brother, let's go win it. Tony Rudiger, 7.5 out of 10. Rudiger was Rudiger, you know. It was a collective mistake for us to concede the first goal. So he's part of the defense and I have to blame him too. But overall, he was trying to shoot from distance. He was trying to pin those balls to dangerous area. He was defending very good. I mean, what else can I say about Rudiger? He's just getting better and better. And remember, everybody was tired in that team. You could tell from the beginning. I was just praying and saying, God, please help us see through this game, because everybody, man, they are just a human being like you and me. Andreas Christensen is going to get 5 out of 10. Yeah, and I tell you why. Before even he went out, he was making a lot of mistakes. And like I said, everybody was a little bit heavy today. And you can understand with the, the traveling, with not having time to recuperate or to sleep. You could tell he wasn't the same Andreas Christensen that we know. So I'm going to just give him the benefit of the doubt. But today, it wasn't really his day. And at halftime, he was subbed. But I always suspect this guy of being very, very weak. I want people who can fight, who can play with one leg, bleeding everywhere, but you are going to stay on that field. Every time he's challenged physically, he just showed a weakness. You don't show the weaknesses to your opponent. You know what I mean? Every time, even against Liverpool, and I've even don't remember, against even Aston Villa, every time, he goes on floor like easily and he will be out like for 2 weeks. For me, I see it like it's a mental thing. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. He might be injured or whatever. But if you look at the action again, it was nothing. It was really nothing. So I'm just asking myself if that is not because Thiago Silva wasn't there. You know what I mean? Thiago Silva is a leader that will keep him, on his toes and tell him, hey, keep fighting. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Because Andreas Christensen is going to slip at sometimes, and you can see his old self coming back and all the flashes of him making those stupid mistakes. But it is what it is. At the end, we ended up by winning the game, so it's all good. Cesar Azpilicueta, the captain, 8 out of 10. He had an assist, and he was also tired. Like I said, everybody today is going to get the benefit of the doubt from me. He was very tired, just like anybody else. He made few mistakes here and there that I don't want to get to the details because the video is going to be like 2 hours. Reece James, 8 out of 10. Oh my goodness. He was so good. He was good. He was putting some very, very dangerous crosses, but we all know what is happening in the final third. I don't want to repeat myself. It's just becoming boring. I just remember one particular time when he put a very good cross and Timo Werner was late. And I'm just wondering if it was a Tammy Abraham in that place. It was going to be something else, right? But hey, this boy is getting better and better every single day. Marcos Alonso, 8 out of 10. My goodness, unsung hero. I didn't want to see him in the starting 11, to be honest with you. I thought that he was going to be destroyed by Man City. But, Thomas Tuchel knows his weaknesses, and he did everything to protect Marcos Alonso so he can just do what he can do. I was so frustrated, especially when Tony Rudiger gave him that gift, a pinch of pass, perfectly timed. And guess what? He shot off target. I was so disappointed. And not long after that, he ended up by scoring a goal. So, this is how it goes in football. You can be a villain at the beginning, but at the end, you are the hero. N'Golo Kante, 7.5 out of 10. Kante was Kante, man, but you can tell he was tired. He wasn't really ready. And I'm happy that Thomas Tuchel took him off so he can recuperate. But when you have only 48 hours to get ready for such a game against City, what do you expect from players? But N'Golo Kante was just N'Golo Kante. Fantastic. Billy Gilmour is going to get 7 out of 10. I'm so proud of Billy Gilmour because he did great. As usual, it takes him a little bit of time to adjust, to settle in the game. He got undone a few times here and then. He caused a penalty, unfortunately, or we were lucky, or thank you Edouard Mendy for saving the penalty. The Panenka, awful Panenka, but I think it was very harsh, very, very harsh. And he didn't put his head down. He kept on walking and he was getting stronger and stronger. He started pinching those balls. He started controlling the midfield until he finished really in high. And this is what I've been telling people. You have to allow those youngsters to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. Without playing games, nobody is going to progress. Hakim Ziyech, 8 out of 10. What a goal. Yeah, that goal helped us to go back to the game and win the game. And before that, I wasn't too sure. He tried few times, some long range shot here and there, and Edison was there to save them, but he was at least trying. You know, I like the people who try, especially when you try shot on target, because everything can happen. You know, and look at the goal. If he didn't shoot, if he tried to take one more touch or pass the ball to somebody else, probably he was not going to score. So I am so happy now that there are few people who are trying shot on target, and let's see how it goes. Christian Pulisic, 7 out of 10. At the beginning, he was very frustrating because, you know, he was missing the passes that he normally don't miss. You know, the dribble, he tried a little bit too much to dribble past everybody. Sometimes just release the ball, brother, release the ball. And I saw many people on, you know, social media start attacking him that, hey, you've been asking for chances and responsibilities and you are frustrated and blah blah blah, but you have to do your thing, is show us. But hey, the entire team, we were so tired. Has nothing to do with one individuals. At least he tried a lot, and if we had a killer today, Christian Pulisic was going to have at least 3 assists. Fact. So don't just jump and start insulting people because you want to put something on your thread and you want to look like you are the man on social media. Just stop it. Wait until the end of the game so you can judge every player. He had a pre-assist. He almost scored. He tried. One of the few people in that team that can try. What's wrong with people? Timo Werner, 8.5 out of 10. My man of the match. Yeah, call me crazy if you want, but I'm gonna reward his effort today. It was really very good to see how he runs and how he creates chances, he creates spaces and all that. The problem is that he can't score. The only time he will score is if it was an offside. He looks like a Ronaldo when it's offside. Look at some golazos that he will score on offside. I don't know what it is, but every time it's offside, he will score a golazo just like a prime R9. Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo. My goodness, but when he's not offside, and he found himself one-on-one or in a great position to just bend the ball, top corner, top bin or something, he doesn't do anything. He will shoot it straight to the goalkeeper, right in the middle. But when it is offside, that guy can score golazos. But today, I'm going to encourage him and give him the man of the match, give him 8 out of 10. Jorginho Frello is going to get 8 out of 10 from me. He came, he did the job, he controlled the game. He was pinching those balls. You know, I love over-the-top balls. You know, I'm a kind of a guy. I love to see the difference. I like to see the progressive passes. He did it today. Nothing I can say about Jorginho Frello. 8 out of 10. Let's talk about Kurt Zouma. Kurt Zouma also is going to get 7.5 out of 10. He almost gave 2 penalties away, but they were going to be very soft the end of the day, okay? Because he didn't touch anybody. It just looked very, very different when you watch on slow motion. So everything on slow motions look like more dangerous, but it is what it is. He did a great job. I liked some tackles that he pulled off out of the blue. He's still a little clumsy at time. He doesn't know how to pass the ball properly from the back, but that is Zuma, man. He's going to dominate the area, win everything aerial. So what else can you ask from him? Callum Hudson-Odoi, 7 out of 10. You can tell the boy is hungry to play, man. He came on and he was electrical. He scored an offside goal, of course, and he got involved in the second goal, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it was like his pre-assist, if that makes sense. And if Marcos Alonso missed that ball, it was going to be like Callum Hudson-Odoi's goal, if you know what I mean. So I'm just happy to see him on the field, man. I was even going to give him 10. Just to see him on the field makes me very happy. And I'm so happy to see how Thomas Tuchel, you know, was talking to him after the game, like telling me, oh, you did good, you know, this is what you're supposed to do, and you're gonna have your playing time, and you know, joking with him, you know, taking his time, right, to congratulate him after a great game. And I'm so happy, man. I'm just making my own story here. I wasn't there when they were talking, but yeah, you know, it's good to see the boy back on the field. Long may continue. The referee, Anthony Taylor, is going to get 2 out of 10. You know, I don't like the guy because he's biased. He's from Manchester. He always gives decisions against Chelsea Football Club. And today he tried everything in his power to give advantage to Man City. But at some times, it was so obvious what he was trying to do that he felt bad at the end to give more penalties. First of all, Sterling shouldn't be on that field, period. That challenge on Timo Werner was a red card. So everything else that happened, Sterling trying to, you know, to fall like a baby, you know, I've seen it given, okay? Don't get me wrong, I've seen it given. Just a little touch is enough for a referee to give a decision, but he decided not to give that decision for Sterling because it was just too much. He already did everything in his power, and it was so obvious in front of the world that he felt bad to continue giving them advantage. So 2 out of 10 to encourage him next time to be an honest man. Leave your comment, let me know your player ratings, and if I forgot somebody here, I apologize because I don't want to make a 2 hours video because nobody is going to watch it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share the news. We are pushing very hard. We are getting closer to 100K. Yes, we can. Yes, we will. God bless. Think outside the box. And see you in the next one.